Jocelyn, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Great. Well, here's your bag. Now, what are those called? What are those in that bag?
Skittles.
Skittles. Oh my gosh. So what do you think we're going to be doing with Skittles in math today? Jocelyn.
Fractions.
Fractions? What is a fraction?
A fraction is like we do equal groups and it says 1 plus part equals whole. And it likes a part plus whole.
A part of a whole. That is absolutely great. Great, Jocelyn. So I'm going to give you this worksheet. Now, can you read to me what is a fraction?
A fraction is a number that tells you about a part of a whole.
A fraction is a number that tells you about a part of a whole. So that top number, and then we have a bottom number. What does it say the top number? What is the top number called?
The part.
A part, okay. But what is the mathematical term? Let's look down here. What is your mathematical term? A numerator.
A numerator?
A numerator. So if it says below, what is the bottom part of the fraction? Below the fraction line.
The denominator?
Denominator. All right. So we're going to watch a video on fractions. Okay, Jocelyn, we're going to watch this video on fractions.
We had one whole delicious apple pie and 5 hungry people to share that pie. We divided that pie into 5 equal slices.
So remember, 5 equal slices, that's going to be the denominator.
There was 1 slice of that pie. Out of 5 equal slices of the whole pie, I got 1/5 of the pie. And that's a fraction, a proper fraction. Here we go. A fraction has a denominator that goes below the line.
Jocelyn, open up your bag of Skittles. Let's see what we have in your bag. So I'll do mine as we go along. You pull all your Skittles out. This is what I want you to do. Count how many Skittles that you have. Let me know how many Skittles you have. 8. Okay, so if we have 8 Skittles in it all, what did we say? Where does that number go on the fraction? Below or at the top?
At the top.
At the top? Is it at the top? Let's review our sheet. The number above the fraction is called the numerator. That tells you the part. So the whole is going to be the what?
The denominator.
The denominator. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. Write 8 for your denominator. Okay, so now we're going to move on below on our worksheets. Now we're going to count how many red Skittles do we have out of our 8?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Red. How many red?
2.
2. So under red, let's write out what our denominator is again. What's our denominator? How many Skittles we had in all?
8.
8. So write that for your denominator. Eight. We have 8 Skittles in all. So our numerator is how many red we have, because we're trying to find out how many parts of the red is going to be in relation to the whole amount of Skittles we have. So how many reds do we have again?
2.
2. So that's our, what's that mathematical term? Numerator. Numerator. So remember that I said we use fractions in anything. If I'm sharing with you and I want to eat this big gigantic pie and I want us to share, I can use fractions, right? Okay, so today we're going to cook cookies. Because what do you do when you're baking or when you're cooking? You use
a big bowl.
A big bowl, but what do you use mathematically?
Fractions.
Fractions. All right. So here's your recipe to your chocolate chip cookies. So each one of these baggies that I'm going to give you has everything that you need in there. It's just up to you to pick out the right ingredients. So when you pick the right ingredients and the right amount of fractions, you're going to put it in this bowl. I'm going to come back. I'm going to check on you when you raise your hand and say, Miss Smith, I'm done. I think I got it. And I'm going to look, and once you have your correct recipes in your bowl, you're going to get a cookie redemption that you can use at the end of the day to get a free cookie when you make the correct cookie in this bowl. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to give you everything. Your 1/6, 1/3, 1/4, 1/2, 1/8, and then here's your eggs. Yes, Jocelyn?
So if I get it wrong, I won't have it?
No, what do we do when we get something incorrect?
You can try again.
We try again. We try again until we get it right. We definitely try again. So, once again, you're going to be using chocolate,
sugar, butter,
and
flour.
okay, flour. So, our first ingredient that we need what? Flour. And we need how much flour?
1/6.
Let's look at that number.
4/6.
4/6. So, what bag am I going to go in to find 4/6 bag of sugar or flour? I'm sorry.
This one.
Let's look at our denominator. Our denominator is 6.
This one.
That one. So how many do we need to pick out? How many fractions or numerators that are parts of flour do we need to pick? 4. So let's find our 4 flours. Looks like you're doing some good work there, Justin.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My last one is chocolate.
Okay. So what's our denominator?
4.
4.
Now we have to find 4, and then the 4th,
So how do we say that fraction?
3/4.
3/4. Correct. Great job. So if our numerator is 3, how many pieces of chocolate do we need?
3.
3. Are you all done, Jocelyn? All right, let's check you out, girl. Okay, so you needed 3/4 bars of chocolate. All right, 7/8 stick of butter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and then you need 2/3 bag of sugar.
1,
2. And then, how much flour do we need?
7.
Let's look at the flour. Right at the top.
4.
4, what? Now, what's the name? How do you say that fraction?
4/6.
4/6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, looks like you have got it. I think you have it, Jocelyn. What do you think? All right. So now you get to get a cookie at the end of the day. Let's give you your cookie redemption sheet.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, last thing, we're going to review what fractions are. Jocelyn, tell me what a fraction is.
The denominator is how much, and the numerator is a part.
A part. Absolutely great. So that means if I gave you those 8 Skittles again, and I give you 2 of them that are red, the 2 red are our what? I give you 8, so that's how many we have in all.
8 is our denominator.
And the 2 that I give you is my
Numerator.
numerator. Okay.